Good evening, everybody, and welcome to my show. Tonight, our subject will be the supernatural. I will tell some ghost stories. First of all, I'm going to tell you a few ghost stories that I know, and later I will put the link and see if anybody wants to come up and share their own supernatural experiences. Um, Want to wait for somebody comes here and I can share it. This evening, it's 7:02 here in California. It's already it's getting a little dark now. You know what I thought I smelled outside? I thought I smelled um the churros. Churros. These deep fried like donuts, sugary. And I thought I smelled. I thought it smelled outside churros. The smell of churros. Yeah, you can. You'll get them at us. At some at some Latin American grocery store. You know, you can buy them, but churros, yeah, I can have some. Oh God, miss them. Well, deep fried and I like that. The churros making that stuff, huh? Well, okay, the story. I'm gonna tell tonight. We always hear the story of people saying, "Well, this person on this stream got a wellness check from this stream or from this guy, from this, whoever, whatever." We heard it all the time. Well, the story that I'm going to tell is a story about a mom and her son. Something that happened many years ago in my hometown of Tijuana, Mexico. It's a story I'm going to tell. You know, yes, it might sound like a Stephen King uh, story, but it isn't. No, it isn't. It might remind you of The Shining, or I don't know what other horror movie, but This is a very kind of creepy story that happened in a house that's still there. Yeah, after all these years, it's still there, but nobody lives there. Well, as a matter of fact, nobody rents the building. I think somebody once rented that building, but they went out of business several years ago. But now it's abandoned and it's locked. You know, nobody can go in. I don't know if the owners are trying to rent the building or sell the building. I'm not sure. But that's the story of what I'm going to tell you of the house of the crooked window. The story takes place many, many years ago in the town of Tijuana, Mexico. Tijuana, as we know, is a town that's derived from tourism. You know, in the 1920s and 30s was a place where people from the U.S. Hey, hello, Bear Pushy. Nice. Thanks for coming. So this place was the city was like a playground for the rich and famous. You know, there were uh, during the Hollywood's golden age, movie stars such as Lauren Hardy, Buster Keaton, even Charlie Chaplin, a lot of those people, Clark Gable, Errol Flynn, many of them went down there to gamble and spend a day there, partying and it was a town that was booming for a while, but that's another story I'll tell you. Okay, the story took place on a house on Fish Street, located between Mutualismo Avenue and Cinco de Mayo Avenue. Once there was a doctor who rented that house. I don't know if he rented it, but he owned it. I don't know. The doctor would be would took care of a lot of people in the neighborhood. He didn't charge them much. He told them, "Pay me whatever you can, or pay me when you can." Something. He was a nice doctor. Doctor didn't wasn't making a lot of money, so he hired his own mother to be the receptionist. And the people were very grateful for him because he was not only he was charging them at low rates, that, but he was a good doctor, good doctor. People owed him their lives because he cured them of many illnesses and treat them and everything. So one day, as weeks and weeks went by, the people of the neighborhood were worried. They said, "Damn, several times I wanted to go. I wanted to go see the doctor for my for some illness, but hey, I knocked on the door and nobody. Like, it's like nobody's there." Other people would say the same thing. They said that they went there and nobody was there. Nobody was there at the in the at the clinic. So they got worried. So they called the cops, on a wellness. So the cops came in. They knocked on the door. So so there was no answer. So the cops had no other choice by busting the door. They busted the door. The cops went in, and several other neighbors went inside too. And the mother was there and said, and the mother was there, and the cops told them, "Are you okay? Can we help you with something? Are you guys all right?" "Oh yes, we're all right. We're fine. I mean, it's just it's just we just been we've just been away for some time. Okay, and is your son up there?" The cop says, "So we can talk to him, verify." "Sure, you can go up there." So the cops go. They go upstairs in the house. They knock on the door, and the son. I mean, oh no, I'm sorry, not the husband. The son answers the door. He tells the cops, "Hey, could I help you guys? Your mother said you were up here." "Oh yes, yes. What about my mother?" "Well, she's just downstairs, and she said you're down here." "Hey, no, wait a minute. That's impossible. My mother cannot be downstairs. She can't." The cops say, "Why? Why?" "Because she's dead." "What?" "Yes, she's dead. She's been dead for the past 3 weeks." "Oh, come on. You saw her down there." "All right. Then I'm telling you. She's been dead for the past 3 weeks. She's been dead." "Okay." So the cops went downstairs and they saw, and nobody was there. And then they noticed something strange. That nobody had been, that both of them had passed away. Both of them had passed away. Both the mother and the son had passed away 3 weeks before the place. And then they found out that, and then they noticed, and they found out some dry that there was blood all over in the room. It was already dry from weeks gone by. And it turned out to be there was a murder suicide. The doctor had murdered his own mother, and he committed later. And minutes passed, he took his own life. Both of them were dead. Yep, that's the story. Both of them were dead. Yeah, yeah, yes. Many of these stories that I get are from my hometown of Tijuana. It has a lot of stories. They go back years and years. There's a story about there's even a story about the girl that danced with the devil, and there's another legend about the gambling ghost, the gambler, the gambling ghost, a man who's a big time gambler. Yep, yeah, Bear. These stories are from my town. I get a lot of these stories, and people come like to listen here. Sometimes I get a few other people, but hope we'll get some more later. Oh, I'm gonna see. Yeah, yeah. take a little intermission while I look at my phone. Oh, yes, these are some of the greatest stories I told. Anyway, mm-hmm.
After the hit was done, it seemed like
Yep, we're still here. I will put the link later.